Welcome to another episode of Not Safe for Work Magic. I'm your host, Gravity Groove, and this is my handsome man voice. You've just won a brand new car! I was a radio DJ and an event DJ for a while, and I never did that voice. Unless I was taking the piss, like at a wedding. Life is strange. We're here to play Magic today, and I think we're at Platinum 2, so we're just going to try to pretend we're serious and try to pretend we care, and see if we can get 3 or 4 wins in a row and just be Diamond. We know what we're about on this stream, so I'm going to play the deck that has yielded the most success and had the most diverse suite of answers across the format. I've continually enjoyed this. It sideboards really well. We're just going to hope we get lucky and draw some hands that are playable. Because often with this deck, we draw real bad. So I guess we have to run pretty hot to get to Diamond. But if we don't, it doesn't really matter. We're just trying to keep our sanity together along with everyone else who's out there trying to be responsible. This is like day 12 of quarantine for me, so you know. We play some Magic, we work out, we cook some food, we read some books, we engage our minds, we vary our activities, try to keep ourselves together and ready to emerge from this cocoon, a functional person. So I feel like our control matchup is a little better game 1 than our aggro matchup, but our aggro matchup can actually be pretty good because Bone Crusher represents removing 2 threats from the board. We really need to hit a land here, or we're going to be in trouble. He's probably going to stomp us. Oh, he's got the swagged out one. Yeah. We did hit our land. If he goes land Torbrand here, we're just going to rampage it. That's kind of great. Allows us to do this and this. Now we're 1 calls the dead away from bringing Croxa back. And that should sew this up. Well, that's unfortunate. He got 1 swing and he got something pretty great. That could definitely turn things around for me. I've expressed on this stream why I think that card is cancer, and I still feel that way. Shouldn't be able to have that dramatic effect with a 2-mana beater in this format. It's unreasonable. The power level is just unreasonable. Why do you have to think about this so hard? Oof, we almost missed. That's problematic. Yeah, we could just die to this Phoenix of Ash. We need to get him to dead pronto. I don't know if we can race this thing, but we are going to be gaining some life, so perhaps we can. Each swing deals 9. If he doesn't hold back a blocker here, he's dead. Or if he has a spell in hand, I suppose he lives. Yeah, if he has a spell in hand, I suppose he could live. I think that's game. Winning game 1 against these decks is really important. Part of why I like this deck, because it just epitomizes mid-range. It feels like it has a solid game 1 against everything in the format, but it's not really overpowering against anything. So because they're mono red, we're not the aggro deck, so we cut a bunch of these Phoenix of Ashes and we cut all the Remorses because we need to battle on the board. We'll bring in a Cry and an Eat, which gives us a little action against enemy Phoenix of Ash. And I think we bring in an additional Rampage just for another cheap removal spell. Sometimes this is good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes you survive the cleave, get it off the board, and stabilize. Sometimes you have to play it into a board of 1/1s and you lose. Not everything's great. We originally were running 2 Cries, but I felt like we needed the additional duress for the control matchups to bring us up to 6 discard pieces. And the Cry hasn't been as instrumental. We don't face Rakdos Sacrifice as much. And I don't know how bad a matchup it is when we do face it. I do keep considering turning that Eat to Extinction into Epic Downfall, and I probably should. Eat to Extinction is pretty minor upsides, in my opinion. This is a pretty ridiculous starting hand against this deck, isn't it? Got a full house again, chat. If he doesn't cast anything or do anything, I think I just kill this to keep him off of light up the stage. We appear to be okay. Nice. Okay, now we have more than a full house. We could use some land. Probably gonna toss a Torbrand or a Phoenix. Robber of the Rich. Any land would be great. Not for you. Don't take a land off the top of my deck, please. You binned one? Why would you bin one? It's your best card in this matchup. That's okay, I guess. Unless he has exactly another one and a land, it doesn't matter. Man, we really need to hit a land here. We're at 2 land on 13 cards. Oh, this is considered a rogue. Okay. Didn't know that. Man, we are just 14 cards now. 15 cards. What the fuck? 15 cards, 2 land. 15 cards, 2 land. Let's see. 2. He will draw 15. 0.03%. 0.03%. Oh no, 15. That was 14. 0.02%. 0.02% to happen there. And yet here it is. We're going into fucking ridiculous territory where we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose this fucking game that we had complete control over because we're gonna brick on land for 16 turns. 16 turns. .01% chance. Yep. Yep. Too fucking late now. Unreal. Yeah. Unfucking real. Uh-huh. What a fun, skill-based fucking game that was. 0.1%. That shit happens way too fucking often on these streams. 0.1 fucking %. Yeah, let's do it again. Cast everything in our goddamn hand. Let's fucking do it again. Yep. Uh-huh. Sure. We're gonna get cleaved on turn 3. Fucking great. Yep. What a complete fucking shit show Magic the Gathering is as a game. If this is how gameplay happens. What a complete and utter fucking shit show. Sure. 2 black sources, let's mill them. Let's get cleaved. Great. Got a black source. Someday we've got a black source. Is he gonna rope me now? Probably throws a Phoenix or a Cleave. Might have turned the corner here. Jesus fucking Christ. Should have been a slam dunk, instead it was suffering. Can we draw playable hands, please? Can we stop defying the fucking laws of physics and probability every goddamn game? Garo's looking swole as hell. We need to see Garok and Gideon arm wrestle, man. I feel like someone's probably made that creepy, perverted fanfic at this point. Hey, to each their own. You do it. You do you. I'm just not yiffing. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's keepable. See if we can scry land to the top, and we'd be pretty happy. It's a mountain, so we're keeping Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher is usually very, very, very good against these mono red decks. Because you get to kill a thing, and then later block a thing. It's a thing. Probably Annex here. Ooh, Robber? Okay, definitely killing Robber on sight. As it is the card I hate with a Burning Fury. Wow, that's a really good get for him. Hopefully we get an untap source, that would be cool. That's asking too much, huh? Okay, so now we have a Murderous Rider up for the Torbrand. Which is almost certainly just taking the turn off to cast, because why wouldn't you? Still missing lands here. Three land over 13 cards is, let's see, .8% likely. And he just got another one. Okay. now that we're just completely boned, now you can't respond to these bad runs by doing dumb shit like adding more land to your deck, okay? You just can't. He's got cleave anyway, so this doesn't matter. He wouldn't attack with Torbrand into Death Touch without cleave. Stop slow rolling me, asshole. Let's just get on with this. No cleave. Bone Crusher and cleave? Double Bone Crusher? Oh, okay. He just went ham for no good reason? Alright. That's cool for me. I can only cast one spell here, which is tragic. I assume we make that this. He's got no Phoenix, right? So, yeah. Alright. Yet again, we're at the mercy of another land to double spell. Ugh. Fuck! Game 1 blues, my friends. Game 1 blues. These are not in for games 2 and 3. Sure. Yeah. No good choices here. There's the land we needed. Damn it. That's a big boy. Oh, he got our Phoenix that he took earlier. Yeah, that's going to kill us by itself. Yep. Yeah. Not too many turns without getting that 6th land to be able to double spell. Fucking bullshit. Cry, remorse, or rampage, rather. Damn, man. We're just clinically unlucky. 3.8% chance to have had 3 land at 24 in our deck at 13 cards deep. 3.2%. We're a statistics channel today, so we can quantify how bad the shuffler is to those watching at home. Maybe we'll submit this to Wizards, you know, like a bag of flaming dog shit on their doorstep. We got 2 scries. I'm keeping it. This could bite me in the ass, but you know. Watch me draw a Temple of Malice. recorded in front of a live studio audience, we're definitely going to submit this fucking clip. This fucking clip to Wizards. Because if that's not proof of the fucking scry bug, if that's not proof of the fucking scry bug, I don't know what is. The 1 out of 4, I said we're gonna draw it after we scry to the bottom because the system is still fucked up. And we did. And fuck this fucking guy. What's the name of this song? Unbelievable. I don't want to hear any more of you bullshit assholes telling me that the shuffler is not fucked up after this. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, that's what we needed was 809,000th land. That's exactly what we needed. Thank you. Let's miss on this too. Wow. I love the chance to lose from a misplay. I love the chance to, like, actually have to think about the fucking game for a second. And as a result, you know, have that be how I lose. That's great. To be able to play the game and make decisions. Wow, what a fucking concept that is, huh? Yeah. This is probably the cleave turn where we're just auto-gibbed. Uh-huh. Nothing? Okay. Bone Crusher? Sure. Yeah. Good game. Uh-huh. So the game's broken. Fundamentally broken. Arena is not functional. And for a myriad of reasons, most of them minor, but the shuffler doing shit like that is beyond reasonable. And I know there are a lot of people trying to shout down people who talk about the shuffler being bad, as it being a small data set, as it being anecdotal, about it being feelings based, and blah blah fucking blah. But when you see something like that, and when you look at the odds of its occurrence, and when you look at the repetition of these minor odds and their occurrence, you have to begin to consider that there is a pattern here, and that the entire fucking queue is just mono red decks. What the fuck is going on today? The entire queue is mono red decks? The entire queue is mono red decks. Alright, let's just not draw any agonizing remorse. And let's just not draw any land. I think this is going to be a short stream today, folks. I can't tolerate this continuing to happen. I'm going to need a mental health break. Bone Crusher. They always have Bone Crusher. Every single time I play an Ebon Legion, they have a Bone Crusher. It's like a fucking law. Light up the stage. Yeah, I mean, why not have your absolute best hand every game? Well, I have no fucking chance on this earth to do anything. incredible. Once again, 2 land, 11 cards. 2 land, 11 cards is 2% chance. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. .1% chance. But nope, the shuffler's not broken. Working as intended. Yep. This isn't my own personal purgatory or anything. Not at all. Bone Crusher. Yep. Uh-huh. Every time. Like it's a fucking biblical prophecy. You're running Infuriate. Okay. At least you don't get to fucking light up the stage. Make it unblockable and swing. Disappointing. Bone Crusher me. Come on. 100%. Uh-huh. Yep. 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 Why not continue to draw nothing? Why not? Uh-huh. Okay. Was not expecting claim the firstborn. Interesting. I think I actually have enough to recur that. Could be too slow here. So we're hoping he just gets a land here so we don't get, nailed later. That's a good pickup. This next turn we can mire and red cap melee. That's a pretty big game actually. Is that the play? That's gotta be the play, right? We've got answers to Torbrand coming. If we get hit with Torbrand this turn, that's gonna suck, but we'll trade these two off if that's the case. Man, hitting a cry would be pretty great right now. So, do we want this mountain? Get us to 5 mana doesn't really do anything for us right now, does it? I think we're just Murderous Ridering the... I don't know, we just cast this. If they don't top deck claim the Reborn. Or reclaim the Firstborn, or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, I mean, I guess that was a possibility too. I didn't know they'd board in red cap melees, but punished for a mistake pretty severely. Yeah, that's gotta be game, right? Now we can't even really cast the Murderous Rider. This doesn't do anything for us. Yeah, that just kills us. Yeah, we're dead. Yep. Didn't account for red cap melee. Once again, losing a matchup that I should pretty consistently be able to win. Because the shuffler fucking hates me. I have something to the effect of 15 removal spells in my deck. Still losing this matchup. And I've faced it 3 times in a row. Four times in a row? Thank fucking God. Okay, so... Are we Sultai? Are we Bant? What are we? Bant. Okay. This is a matchup where we bring in all of our discard. Gonna get to that Uro in record time. We have answers though. Draw a red source here. Yeah. Of course we don't. Calls the Dead, calls the Dead. I think we're still looking for a land, right? Yeah. Okay, now he has double white for Shatter, which at least we draw a card off of. Huh. We get an Agonizing Remorse, that'd be pretty great. We could get rid of the Uro. I'm bouncing either one of these.
Stand by and watch. That's more like it.
Again, hitting another land here will be pretty great. Remember, he kept a 5-land hand, and this is what it's turned into. Which is just pretty fucking absurd. So now we've got him on 4 a turn if he can't deal with the Phoenix. Here comes Uro. Another land will let us double 3-drop, which would be pretty great. Otherwise, we're just bedeviling. Fuck. Well, now we're probably just going to lose. Guess we get a black source here. Now we bedevil this. Phoenix. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake.
This isn't a fight you can win. Stop, I've got time.
Sure. Fantastic.
Here
So
we
now,
go.
even if he conquers death, targeting the Bone Crusher, he's on lethal. Well, that was shitty. Do I want that, or do I want the Uro? Yeah, I suppose I want that. Really could use a Croxer right about now. And this guy just will not fucking
Let's try
die.
this.
Seek shelter in my stewardship.
Top decks forever.
Harness the elements.
Yeah, top decks forever. See if we can find a removal spell. Jesus fucking Christ! Holy shit, our sets today have been fucking brutal. Unfucking believable. The sets today have been unfucking believable. So incredibly fucking lucky, these people. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Okay, so we normally cut a few Bone Crusher Giants. I'm kind of a devil against this matchup because the artifact part of it isn't as important. And we want at least 4 or 5 of the sacrifice effects for Dream Trawler. I trimmed some things that are swept with little value. And yeah, that's about all we can do. Holy shit. Nothing but a fucking punching bag today. Sure. Grab our Mountain Remorse. See that they have a hand of 3 Uros somehow. Okay, so their hand is shit. We take Growth or we take Agent of Treachery. I don't think we're running them down in this game, so... Fuck. I should have played Mire Triton first. Shit. Either way, we would have lost that Ashiok, right? Damn it. It's a really good card against them. Normally we beat the Conquer's Death deck by getting our Croxes out, but we're not getting our Croxes, so...
Sorry I'm late. Enough! This might be a bad idea.
Boy, are we fucking flooding. Just want to use all my mana there. I know it's not necessary, but yeah. Nice to see a Crocs of my own. So you saw how we drew a land, Mire Tritoned, milled 2 land, and there was a 4th land. Uh-huh. Yep. Doesn't matter what I do. I'm not really playing this game. I'm just pressing the space bar and clicking the mouse, and it's playing itself. Because when you draw the way I draw, it doesn't really matter what you fucking do. There's no agency. Infinite free cards and huge game-winning creatures. It's pretty great. It's totally balanced. Totally balanced card, Hydroid Crisis. Don't let anyone tell you different. Still haven't seen a single Crocs in 2 games. He's drawn about 940 cards. It's pretty much garbage time now for them. Like, I don't think there's any conceivable way we can win. I love watching other people masturbate live. It's fun. Really fun. I don't even have to pay for it. drew a land. Our opponent has 900 cards in hand and 435 Uros in the graveyard. We drew a land.
I will aid you.
Okay. So we're done with this game for the day. We started out at Platinum 2. We have lost 3 of our games to some of the worst draws I've ever seen while playing this game on stream. And that fucking Temple of Malice call where I said after I scryed to bottom that I'm going to draw it, and I drew it. Yeah, that broke me. That tears it for me. If you play competitive games, if you're a person who enjoys competitive games, don't play this. This is not a competitive game. This is a competitive slot machine. This is a competitive game alike. This is a competitive game simulator. It's not a competitive game, because for it to be a competitive game, people have to start off on the same footing, and the person with superior skill, knowledge, tactics wins the game. And it's interactive and fun and exciting. This doesn't do any of those things effectively. Having to be at the mercy of a poorly programmed shuffler that creates a ton of non-games, which can only generate feel-bads for one of the players, is not a long-term solution to the life of this game, and it's not really manageable when we have so many games that can be much more satisfying, and they're free in a lot of cases, or at least freemium, free to play, can be played free. Let's be honest. There are better experiences out there for competitive games, for competitive card games, and I encourage you all to try some of them. I'm trying Runeterra. I'm probably going to check out the Hearthstone reboot. There are lots of even Artifact 2 is getting Artifact 2 is going to be a thing. Artifact's getting a reboot. I didn't try it the first time around. I don't know if it was garbage. We're going to give it a shot. Nothing really right now can be worse than this. So if you enjoy this, I'm sorry. It's just my opinion, and I'm no one. I am absolutely no one. My opinion doesn't fucking matter. Take it with a grain of salt. I've got like thousands and thousands of hours in this game, so that might mean a little something. But ultimately, do what you like, and if you have fun playing it, I'm glad you have fun playing it. That's great. At the very least, I hope you enjoy watching me get my ass kicked by the RNG. That it's just sort of funny in an absurdist way to watch like 0.1% odds keep happening to the same unfortunate, sad son of a bitch. That's me. And that's the service I provide. The universe's punching bag. Oh, look, I'm already an autistic adult. Like, my life is already rough enough, but man, the bad luck on top of it. Ugh. Okay, send me hugs digitally, people. Like, I need to go drink a bottle of whiskey and lie down. This has been Not Safe for Work Magic. I've been your host, Gravity Groove, and thanks for suffering. Later.